Okay, Shalom. Giving all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bakar Quadash. Double honors to the apostles, the bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone. And salutation, you Akim out there that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Yesterday was the end of the Day of Atonement, which was beautiful, commemorating, our history, the atonement for our souls, the sins that we have committed in this life and in the previous life. So we make atonement for it by fasting and praying and doing sit downs and doing the work. But basically, you have a lot of Jake out here that does not have a clue what's going on, and they totally lost. I'm passing by on my way getting on the highway. I'm passing by one of these Arab stores where Jake loved to hang out in front of. I don't know why. It's not their establishment. But nevertheless, I see these two old heads. One of them is rolling the blunt, and the other one looked like he had a can of beer in his hand, but he had it wrapped up in plastic. More than likely, it was a can of beer. And both of these cats were old heads, with beards, with gray hairs thicker than mine. More gray hairs than that I have on my head. And these cats out there rolling blunts. One dude had a blunt in his hand, another dude, like I said, had like a beer, looked like he had a can of beer in his hand. It's awful, man. It's awful to see how lost Jake is, man. How blind these Jakes are, man. And they gonna remain in that state, like it says in Isaiah 6 and 9, until the Lord destroy this place, man. Jake is out of order. Jake is wicked as all hell, And they out there up to no good. They out there up to no good. When you stand in front of an Arab store for, unless you're up to no good, selling weed, some kind of other substance that you shouldn't be out there selling, which make you a witch. And that's why I tell you in the scriptures, thou shalt not suffer a witch to live. Hey man, Jake is going to remain in that state of being, what the hell is this dude doing? Of being wicked and not having a clue what's going on till the Lord come back and destroy this place. But so in the second Ezra, not second Ezra, Slakia, Isaiah 6 and 9. Or Isaiah 6 and 9 all the way down to 12. You gotta watch what you're doing. Well, these people are bugging out. But anyway, man, when you go to when you go to second Ezra, the 8th chapter, the 50th verse, it tell you many great mysteries are coming. Great mysteries are coming down the pike, man. And Jake have not a clue because they are not watching. They are not being circumspect. They are not measuring the times. They don't know the times. They don't even know what year it is. I guarantee you, they don't even know what year it is. They're just out there dealing with that culture of death, doing that which was evil in the eyes of the Most High. Meanwhile, you have situations going on in Gaza Strip, which is a major distraction, but they ain't gonna tell you what's going on. Bibi Netanyahu, they turned it on him, the IDF, and they talking about going into invade Hezbollah. They don't want to do that, because then Iran gonna get involved, and they want the United States to get involved with that situation. But you got them kikes over there protesting against Bibi Netanyahu, so you don't see that on the mainstream media because they don't want you to know what's truly going on over there in the Gaza Strip, over there we're dealing with Israel and that state of Israel, that where them gutter rats dwell. And then also you have the situation going on in Ukraine. Ukraine is on its last leg, man. You see, but they don't want you to know these things. They'll push the narrative that Russia is losing the battle. Anywhere in the hell, Russia's losing the battle with that military might they possess. But here it is. They tell you on mainstream media that Russia's losing the battle. So we got to understand something. 2 Corinthians 2 and 11. We are not ignorant of Satan's devices. This devil is a sly, slick bastard, man. And he'll lie to you, feed you lies through his media. Which goes back to witchcraft. Everybody in America is under a heavy, heavy spell of witchcraft. Everybody in America, except the elect. The 2/3 right along east and other nations, they are bewitched by the media, sorcery. And that's how it is, man. That's how it is. And like I said, 2 Corinthians 2 and 11, we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We see what's going on. And we out there warning you to get right. But not everybody's gonna get right, because the Lord gonna delete a lot of you niggas out there. Look what's going on in Chicago. A heavy presence of gang activity with these migrants. And also another thing with these migrants, they ain't let you know what's truly going on with these migrants. People are protesting, man. Here it is, Kamala Harris talking about they law-abiding citizens, they don't commit crimes. Meanwhile, that's all they doing in Midtown Manhattan. That's all they doing in Central Park. I remember one Central Park was safe to, to jog through, sit down and, enjoy the nice weather. Now you can't even do that without getting robbed due to the migrant crisis. I'm not saying American citizens are not committing crimes, but the bulk of these crimes that's being committed is due to these migrants. But they're not telling you this because they don't want you to know what's going on truly in the mainstream media. The mainstream media is back with a narrative of these so-called politicians. And then they funding these cats, giving them, trying to cause division amongst blacks that have been here, so-called blacks that have been here, and these migrants that's coming over here. We see. And that's why 2nd Esdras 8 and 50 is going to be in a full effect, man. Because the Lord appointed 4 kinds of deaths for you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. Pursuant to Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 1 on down to 3. The Lord appointed 4 kinds of deaths for you jackass niggas out there, man. Who don't know your head from your ass. And that's a damn shame. It's a damn shame that you people have not a clue what's going on. But you will, though. You see, about a few years back, me and the brother Shamar and a few other brothers did a show, and we entitled it Jake Respect Nothing But Violence. And yesterday I was watching the apostles and the bishops sit down on apostles of GMS on 34th Street, and Apostle Gabar mentioned that Jake respect none but a major ass whipping. So what we was talking about in that video. Jake respect none but a goddamn ass whipping. That's when Jake want to get in line. Or some kind of tragedy hit, whereas he's locked up. Now he want to open up the Bible and become a Christian or a Muslim. But that's why the Lord's going to open up. The Lord's going to do some heavy judgment. The Lord is going to bring some heavy judgment on you people, man. Pursuant to Ezekiel, the 21st chapter, the 9th verse on down to the 12th verse, the Lord's going to bring heavy and serious judgment, man. Heavy and serious judgment is coming down the pipe for the 2/3 you Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and even Jake that know that they're Israelites. Because a lot of these camps ain't right. A lot of these camps are teaching bugged out doctrines, changing up the doctrine, bucking up against authority. A lot of things is happening, man. And why do you think, once again, the Lord is going to open up on you Jakes out here and bring some serious judgment? A lot of you people are going to perish, man, in famine. A lot of you people are going to perish by the way of the sword. A lot of people are going to perish by the way of getting torn apart by wild beasts, pursuant to spirits that's created for vengeance, pursuant to the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 28. Spirits created for vengeance. So judgment is coming out there, man. Judgment is coming, man. And hey, this is gonna be this fall is gonna be real interesting to see what's gonna pop off. In a matter of weeks, speaking as a man, things could pop off, and we could be under martial. They could declare martial law, or they could declare and cancel elections, declare martial law, and just to cancel elections, so Kamala Harris and Joe Biden could stay in office. Hey, a lot of things could happen, man. A lot of things could happen, man. A lot of things could transpire during this fall period from mid-October all the way to the elections and on. 2025 is going to be a pivotal year, man. 2025 is going to be a hell of a year. And we're going to see what this feminist crap is going to do for these women out here that don't see, that they say that they don't need no man. We're going to see what's going to pop off then. How their attitudes change overnight. How their attitudes change overnight. Pursuant to Isaiah 32 and 9, if I'm not mistaken, rise up ye women that are at ease. Because hell is coming, man. And you ain't gonna have no weave, You're not going to be able to wash your stinking BBL. You're not going to be able to do your nails, get your nails did, or however way you say it. You're not going to be able to do shit. You're going to be humble, and you're going to look terrible. You ain't going to have no makeup. You ain't going to be able to put on no mask. It's going to be it for you, man. It's going to be curtains. Like Edward G. Roberts used to say, you know, a 1930 and 40 movie star. Oh, he played a lot of gangster roles. He's always saying, it's curtains. It's curtains, man. It's curtains for you. There's going to be curtains for you women out there. And curtains for the 2/3. You Jakes too. You niggas out there too, man. You ninjas. Wait till the Lord opens up, man. Wait till the Lord open up, man. We're going to see the tough guys. We're going to see the proud spirits in these women that push this feminist movement. We're going to see. We're going to see. It's the same type going out bullshit stories from these jakes out here, man. Oh, we being oppressed. We need to vote. We need to get out. It tell you in the scriptures not to vote for your enemy. So why you out there voting, man? How you gonna vote for the same person that's oppressing you? Would that make sense? That let me know that you niggas got Stockholm syndrome. How you gonna vote for the same people that's oppressing you? You being oppressed daily in America, and you gonna vote for another cracker to suppress you, to oppress you, to take your rights away? You jakes are bugged out, man. You jakes are bugged out, man. And I don't understand y'all for the life of it, man. You niggas vote Democrat, but you got these quotes by Lyndon Baines Johnson saying that these niggas are getting too uppity. We have to give them a little. We have to give them something, but not much to keep them in one. And we do that. Then the time of the Kennedy administration, Lyndon Baines Johnson was his vice president. They started saying call the projects, and they still call the project to this day. It was a project to see how many people they could pack in, you know, and pacify them, and then give them welfare and take the father out of the house. That was all a project, and that became more of a generational curse, because you got people that live all their life in the projects and live all their life on welfare. And they pass it down to their daughters. Their daughters see their mother do it, so they do it, and then the grandchildren do it. Shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy, yo. When you think about that, all you could do is just laugh, because Esau did a number on us, man. Through the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the Lord took that from us and gave us this knowledge. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and the learn of Him, and the learn of Yahweh Shai, and give us back our heritage and our culture. But that's only for the elect on this side. But the 2/3 and all Israel are going to be saved, man, in the kingdom. So we ain't got to worry about that. But for now, 2/3 are going to be done away with, because they done. Like it says in Zechariah 13:8, it shall come to pass in all the land that 2/3 should be cut off and die. And I see why. I see why the Lord's going to destroy 2/3 of you niggas, man. And I can't keep stressing that. I understand why. I see it. Here it is. You probably in your 50s, mid-50s. You out there with your pants hanging up your ass like you a goddamn young nigga, man, with no sense of direction, rolling a blunt with your foot propped up like you the shit, rolling the blunt. I'm at the light. I'm looking at him. I'm just shaking my head, man, like, God damn, man, Jake is in a low state. You in your 50s. Mid-50s it look like. Late 40s, mid-50s, who knows, early 50s, but you out there walking around with your pants hanging up your ass like you were a young nigga. And them young niggas have no business to be doing that shit either. That's some homo shit. Truth be told, in my opinion, that's some homo shit, man. Showing another man a crack in your ass. That shit is disgusting. And it's a shame that our people is caught up in that bullshit, man. But that's all right. The Lord got a remedy for you. Just like the Apostle Tahar says, there's no rehabilitation for these people. No rehabilitation for these people. The only remedy is death. The only remedy is death. And I believe that wholeheartedly. There's no rehabilitating a nigga. When you gotta put him down. You see a dog, a mangy dog out there, rapid, foaming at the mouth. You just put him down. You don't try to save him. You put him down. And that's what the Lord's gonna do to these niggas. Put them down, man. You're all gonna bow down to the slaughter. You're all gonna die. You're gonna bow down to the slaughter. And I ain't gonna feel sorry for y'all. Why should I? Because you have liberty right now to learn of this truth. But why you can't learn this truth, why you can't get it, the Lord rejected you. And that's why you're gonna die. You're gonna burn, you're gonna get melted, you're gonna be deleted. And that's just the bottom line, man. I'm at my destination. You know, Shalak if I was rambling, but hey man, that shit that's got me mad when I saw that them two jakes out there just looking grimy with no sense of direction. That's, you know what, let me just throw the camera on and do a quick video. The warning has been out, the warning has been given. You have been warned by the prophets, starting with the apostle, Tahar on down. You have been warned, you have been given warning. You have been given warning. Whether you hear or whether you forbear, pursuant to Ezekiel 3:17. But we're going to give you warning from the Most High. These are not our words. These are the Lord Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah words. And you're going to perish because you choose not to listen. You choose to do that which is evil in the eyes of the Most High. Your pride yourself on committing adultery. Listen to that culture of death, which is drill music. You pride yourself on drug dealing, gang banging. You pride yourself on just being a nigga. Just being a straight, grimy ass nigga. You pride yourself on that. And shit is crazy, man. In fact, it's madness. You pride yourself on wickedness, man. Not knowing the wages of sin bring forth death, man. Like the pigs coming, so they told us to move over. How can we move over? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, with that, I'm just gonna close it out. Lord willing, yo, was edified. Salak, if I was ranting too much, shalom.